Each morning I wake up and scan all the national headlines for news and new reports that have been released, interesting data that's been released. And I do it for a couple of different reasons. One, it's a way for the public to get to know me and think about our content and how they call it curated with care. It's also a way for us to make sure that we are picking the right things to include in the news ag, which goes out to people as our daily digest, so that they have information that they need to be in the know.
So I'm responsible every week for the weekly insight and writing the Friday at 5 newsletter. I also work on larger research projects and contribute to reporting through EdNC.
We are out in the community.
My name is Liz Bell, and I'm a reporter at Education NC. I am in schools and communities as much as possible across North Carolina.
We are working with other companies.
My name is Nation Han. I'm the Chief Growth Officer for EdNC. As the title implies, I'm focused on all things growth.
The daily task with REACH, the REACH initiative, really include getting involved in any events around the state where we will be using our surveying tools, making sure we're connecting with the right organizations. I also do a daily aggregation of our social media and make sure we're boosting to the right target audiences for EdNC and REACH.
I handle finances, budgets, HR, manage the website relationships with our consultants, do a little bit of everything. And I answer a lot of questions and I ask a lot of questions.
On the Regency Voices team, we're doing a lot of work in the community college space now, and a big project I'm working on is mapping out how our team is going to visit all 58 colleges in 1 week.
I cover a little bit of everything. Pretty much every meeting where education is being discussed, you'll find me.
I'm the managing editor of Education NC, which means I oversee all the content for all of our initiatives. And let me tell you, there's a lot that goes into making a post on our website.
So we're partnering on developing a research agenda specifically around the intersections of race and education. It really has three primary components. One is just doing really good research and taking deep dives on issues that look at the relevance of race, color. The other piece is engaging. So based upon what we find in that research, finding ways to lift up and elevate our findings. And then lastly is implementation. And so we're piloting a project actually at a school in Charlotte, Sedgefield Middle School in the fall, called a Racial Equity School Improvement Project.
I am science writer and community engagement specialist for Education NC. My day-to-day is always really different. Every week is different from the next. Sometimes I'm out in the field taking pictures and interviewing folks for our science column that runs every Tuesdays on science and STEM education. I'm also working with our REACH NC team. I am in charge of putting together the newsletter that goes out every Thursday, and I write a results post every week about that.
From boardrooms to classrooms, we are thought leaders. We are all over the state telling your stories.